Okay. Wait a second. Wait. Oh, I said. Anyway. 1,000th of a second reaction. Hey folks, very good afternoon. We're back, and this time we're back. This time we're at the Hyatt Place. Funky shot. To catch the arrival of G-VBOB, Soul Rebel, the... It's not like alphabetical order like British Airways, where you can just run it in the alphabetical calculations. Nine. So she's number 10. This is number 10. I think. Okay, this is number 10 in the A350 fleet with Virgin Atlantic. Of course, Virgin Atlantic now having A330 CEOs, the current engine option as it's known, but I think it's sort of like old hat, that saying now. It should be old engine option, OEO. And then, of course, they have the beautiful NEO, the A339, which has the newer engine. I'm going to say a new wing, and also, of course, that beautiful winglet, the very unique, handcrafted, beautifully designed winglets. Let's just get a little look at that ETA jet. She's a beautiful thing. So Virgin Atlantic, very strong presence here at London Heathrow. Always have done. Obviously, we miss the A346 that they used to operate out of London Heathrow right back in the early days. Of course, the 747 before that fleet was moved down to Gatwick. And ironically enough, this is not her, folks. This is not her, I repeat. It's just Andy, it's a Virgin jet. And this is a sort of like... Okay, she's just... Guernsey. And there is the 339, folks. Virgin Atlantic very rapidly taking delivery of their new fleet. They're keen to be able to say that they are the youngest fleet in the UK, in terms of transatlantic stuff, that is. Easier for them to do, okay, in fairness to other operators, because they only have large twin aisle jets like the 339, the 330 CEO, and of course the A350. Unlike other operators like British Airways that obviously operate a very substantial single aisle fleet, so it would be almost impossible for them to get to. Obviously they're striving to oh, is this a Virgin 330 CEO? It's quite handy, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. No, it's who is it? It's a Schwani. Hold on, who is this? It's a freighter. Oh, look at that. Nice. Is this DHL? I'm guessing it is. Stupid. Very D-rated. ASL Airlines, who's 747 we saw. Yeah. Not saying anything about ASL on that, but it's a DHL jet. Obviously ASL operating on behalf of DHL. A lot of cargo operators do that, you know. They get paid a substantial amount of money. Sometimes it depends on the agreement that they have, whether it's a wet lease or a dry lease, or you know, ASL will lease that aircraft from a lease company, and the good thing is that there are lease companies that have those hybrid jets on their books, so they're able, of course, to could you be loved? Could you be loved? Could you be loved? Yeah. BA not going to be seeing any BA Max's Jacks. Not now and not any time in the future. Those aircraft are going to go to part of the, is it AEG group? Is it AEG? AIG, sorry. Yeah. Very strong conditions here, wind conditions. So it's, well, not strong, but brisk enough to slow the aircraft down enough without the need for heavy reversers, thrust reversers. Could you be loved? Where's that one, GP? Is that rolling? Is that gone? Have I missed it? Get up, stand up for your rights. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. As you can see, I'm reading off a list. When are we used to stay? What's that? It's gone up pretty steep, hasn't it? That's better. Whilst we wait for it. Let's get her on Flight Radar 24 right now, as I talk now. She is number 8 on Flight Radar 24, folks. We're going to make her number 1. She deserves it, doesn't she? Or he deserves it, should I say? Bob. Airport. She's number 7. She's going up the hit parade pretty damn quick. That's definitely works for Limia. Still in Japan. I love it when that happens when I come back from America and from wherever I've come from. Wow. Oh yeah. No, how do you like your raspberry ripple with jam in? Hey, hey. Come on. Where is she, GP? Where is she currently? Because I've got a whole big... Hey, look at this! Last time we saw one of these, we were in that beautiful place in Narita. Saw more 767s than we saw 777s, didn't we? Oh, Tommy Keane has given us another mention on Bloomberg. He's a good lad, isn't he? He's a member. Good old Tomo. Sorry, GP, what did you say she is? Is she over the channel yet? Oh, she's over the Isle of Wight. Okay, let's just have a little look. Oh, there she is. Just coming up to the... Oh, look, she hasn't got a picture. Who's going to be the lucky one to get her picture on Flight Radar 24? I bet it's someone like... it'll be old matey from Toulouse, won't it? There'll be a battle between the two of them, probably. They'll be racing now, or sending it, should I say. Just over the Solent right now, between Ryde and Seaview on the Isle of Wight. Let's get her to number 1, folks, and I'll stop singing. I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot the deputy. I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot the deputy. Sorry. It's another Virgin jet. It's a good job there's a lot of Virgin jets, isn't there? I repeat, this is not G-VBOB, folks. What's that? Planet. Yeah, we only needed to see a couple, didn't we? Yeah. We only needed to see a couple. We didn't need to see 777, although it was good to see, but such a big variety of 777s was good. She's number 3. Come on, quickly. She's number 2. Come on, girl. Buffalo Soldier. Start America. On arrival. Oh, it's a good one, actually, isn't it? It's rapidly going to number 1 to stop me singing. Let's see if I can get another one in before. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Oh, look, Soul Rebel. I can't remember how it goes. There's actually a song called Soul Rebel. God damn it. But anyway, we'll have to leave that one. Roots, rock and reggae, Rastaman, no. Hold on a minute. Stir it up. I think, something like that. Lively up yourself. Something like that. No more trouble. I don't know about that. Them belly full, but we hungry, natty dread. Stand by. Kaya, don't know about that one. Small axe, African herbsman, don't know about that one. Burning and looting. Oh dear, it's not a good thing, is it? Obviously a bad thing about it. Sun is shining. Oh, I know that one. Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yes, I know. The sun is shining. The weather is lovely. No. Yeah, go on then if you can. I'm getting further down the list, and these are the ones I don't know. Do, 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 do. Oh, there it's to the rescue. There we go. That's it. Right, that's that one done. That's a great song, man. Crazy Bald Head. Oh, I don't know about that one. Might get some people who are not very happy about that. Simmer Down. Don't know what that one is. Bad Card. Don't know about that one either. One Love. Yeah, that one's it. Oh no. One Love. One I've got too many in my head now. Nice Time. I don't know what that one is. One Heart. Let's get together and feel alright. Everybody now. Okay. One heart. Dance and praise to the Lord, and you will feel alright. We're jamming. We're jamming in the name of the Lord. We're jamming. Still at number 2. I think people want to keep hearing me sing, because I hope you like jamming too. Holy Messiah. Boom. Exodus. Exodus, of course. Can you put that one on, Jenny? Yeah, Exodus. Why didn't you do that right with it? Yeah. Yeah. No, don't worry about that one. Exodus! That's all I can sing in that one. Oh yeah! Oh, that's jamming again, isn't it? I wanna love you and treat you right. With a roof right over our head, we'll be the. Okay, Jelly. Okay, cut that one. Of my single bed. Stupid boy. No, don't know that one. Yeah, done No Woman No Cry, yeah. Oh, have I? I don't know, mate. Hold on a minute. Woman no cry. No woman no cry. All of me, baby. Oh, when you used to say in Trenchtown. Guava jelly. So much things to say. Bend down low. Oh, stop it. Hello, Alan. What? Oh yeah. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy. I don't think they had that bit in it though. Fussing and fighting. What's the fussing and fighting, Jerry? Definitely know that one. Yeah, but that's sort of someone else did that, and people will think that that's the other one, if you know what I mean. It's too late. Lick Samba. Oh! Red Rasta. But he's in on arrival. Done that. Yes, the likes have gone down. I think we have a horde of people leaving now. Biggest exodus you've ever known. I'm here all week. I'll be talking to myself in a minute. Hey, look, you know, they say they call it the XWB, not for just sort of like, you know, looks, but she is an extra wide body. I think when we talked about the fuselage design itself, if you were to sort of like chop this thing in half, you know, to right down the middle of the fuselage, I think you would see that the upper section is ever so slightly flatter. It's not perfectly tubular, put it that way. It's either the sides or it's the upper section, the very top section, that's got a flat part to it. You know, it's squared off. I think it might be on the sides, but they've actually been able to extend, you know, like widen the fuselage, and I think that's something to do with the reason why it feels a lot more spacious inside the A350. Oh, cheers, thanks for that. Jet lag Rasta. See where she's at now. And there she is. Virgin 24, clear land, 09 left, caution, sound turbulence. Very bad singing turbulence. That's interesting. This aircraft, Jilly, when I select it... Oh, she's... Blimey. Sorry. Okay, so she's now south of the field, turning towards the... Hey, is that her there? Yeah, hold on a minute. I'm just trying to think if that's... Yeah, that's V Tom. That's just gone out. It's a 330, isn't it? Just to her right. Okay, well, I will come back to that in a minute. Come on, you lot, get it to number one for flip's sake. I'll stop talking. I mean, I'll stop singing. Well, I'll stop talking as well if you like. But there you go. John Grinham, tomorrow you will be able to, all premium members, you will be able to watch the Japan shows. Really, trust me, the Narita shows are absolutely fantastic. Even if I say so myself. Oh, I thought you liked me singing, you lot. Oh. I know, man. I know. It's all bants, man. Fair play, Flight Radar. They're doing their best to try and get me off the stage. Turn the lights off. Somebody cut the switch. Fighting on arrival. Oh, hello, wait a minute, my chat's gone blank. Jelly, seriously, my chat's gone blank. It's just great, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to come out of it and go back in it. She's at number one, right, okay. No more singing. Fair play. Okay, we've got Phil Robinson, who's returned as a Big Jet TV member. Welcome back, Phil. 4-striper. He's got his captain stripes. TK100 is a new member. Welcome, TK100. Nick Klastwist, number 1. The power of social media. Captain Wacky saying. Over Wokingham, Husky Dog saying. Wokingham, right? Okay, so that's directly to my sort of southwest, isn't it? Just trying to see if I can see it. Quite hazy out there. Tony Duty, Japan was fantastic. You sound better on mute, Philip Jones, thank you. Nick Gray, Tony Finals. Okay. Turning Finals. Wait, is she number whatever out? Let's just have a little look here. Oh my God, look what she's doing. She's going rogue. Oh, well, she is a soul rebel, isn't she? So she's going to go rogue. She's a rogue rebel. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, well, we'll get a shot of her, folks. Boo! Brian Longmere, she's returning to Toulouse due to an uncool emergency. You guys. Claire Bear, 3,740 feet, I'm guessing that is number 4 or 5 to land. How exciting. Livy saying she's not going rogue, Clive, well, there's a lot of people who've turned the volume down now. They're going to have to put something up. Can you just put something up in the comments just to say you can now, the singing has ended, you are now clear to return to normal audio status. J-Mank, thank you. Mark N, can't wait to watch the Japan shows. I'm still trying to catch up on the Anchorage streams. Yeah, fair play. Anchorage was, how long was it? 24 hours or something like that. Cheetah, Virgin 350 just flown over my house. I think that's her. Is that her on the back of the stack now, or has she joined the stack yet? G-VBOB, 3 minutes, Diane 78. Jan Clark. All a bit of banter, Jan. Eve Hoskett, I was on the phone to my son and he genuinely thought I was in the pub with karaoke in the background. All the local dogs. Sarah Faro. Husky Dog turning finals now. I think that's her there, isn't it? That is her there, and here she is. I think this is her now. Lights on. I don't know who's flying her in. I think that's her, isn't it? She is next in, isn't she? She's next to land. I wonder if it's one of our pilots that we know. Chief test pilot or something like that. Test pilot. Yeah. Training pilot or something. Could be Captain. Could be anyone. just get another little Virgin Atlantic shot, shall we? Craig Partington has rejoined as a premium member. A very good day to you, Craig. Did I get TK100? I think I got TK100 as a new first class member. Brand spanking new. Still got a cellophane on him. We've got to rip it off. Latest batch, by the way, of stickers are going to be going out. I read out some. Oh, I tell you what, I didn't do, Jilly. We cut that first bit, didn't we? And I did all those stuff. No, it's fine. I'll do it again. Mate. Before we go off now. Yeah. Just going to shout out a few people who've sent in for stickers, and included lovely little accompanying notes. Not bad singing ones like mine. Here she comes now. Brand spanking new. Still got that new plane smell. G-VBOB number 10 in the Virgin Atlantic fleet of A350s. And it's the 1000 as well, folks. Easy, son. Get that nose up. Flare it. There we go. Could be a lady flying it, of course. My apologies. Shiny set of rims on her, look. Everything's clean and shiny. Tell you what is amazing when you look down that wing when those speed brakes are up, or the ground spoilers, is whichever you want to call it. Beautifully sculpted, great. A lot of other conventional jets are just square. They're very square, but these things are beautifully shaped and sit very nicely into the wing. Engine brand spanking new, everything's brand new on her. Look at how shiny that big XWB is, mate. Don't turn left. Normally go to gate, drop the crew off, and then either tow her to a remote stand. Don't go left, turn right, mate, turn right, thank you, sir or madam. There we go, here she comes now. She wasn't fighting on arrival, was she? Clean as, man. Look how shiny and clean she is. Mind you, all the Virgin's jets are nice and clean and tidy. All the window blinds down. Well, not all of them. A lot of them. Way in the back. Just keep the sun off the seats. think is the APU hatch actually being deployed now, I think. No. Interesting. Opened and then closed. Is it, or is that just an optical illusion? I think it might be an optical illusion. I thought the flap opened more than that. Craig Partington. Welcome back, Craig. All starred up. A little chunk. Seven Clements asking, when are we going back to Toulouse? Maybe sooner than you think. We're toying with the idea, folks, Toulouse or Schiphol next week. That's the plan. Is either one of the two. We did say that we were going to go to Toulouse quite some time ago. Didn't go purely down to reasons for travel. Is there? Okay, let's get another A350, shall we? Just in case you missed the first one, or the second one, or the third one, or now the fourth. Yes. I'll tell you what we have got. Oh, hold on a minute, that's a Finnair 350. I thought it was a Virgin, but there's a Virgin jet going out, look. See that big, huge aileron, folks? That's the... Quiet. So they will dock the jet, crew will disembark, and then they will be handed over to the ground teams, not the crew, sorry, the aircraft will be handed over to the ground team. She'll then be towed to a remote stand or straight up to the hangar complex, depending on what spacing they have available. Looking at what they've got right now, it seems that in fact those steps there I think are going straight onto it for the crew, and the crew will likely be picked up by vehicle and then taken to Virgin Atlantic's hangar complex again, where they can just go basically straight through rather than having to go through all the airport rigmarole and all that kind of thing, I think. Yeah, lots of things. It's an even match in terms of Schiphol or Schiphol or Toulouse at the moment. She is shiny white, isn't she, man? Beautiful. We'll make a decision in the next couple of days, folks, and we will make a decision by Friday. And listen, if we go to Schiphol, don't worry, we'll go to Toulouse. If we go to Toulouse, don't worry, we'll go to Schiphol. It's not like, you know, we've got to get it all done within a 5-week period, otherwise the world will blow up. Mind you, I wouldn't be surprised if it did. Yeah, we will make a decision whether we're going to go to Schiphol or Toulouse, because Toulouse is a great show. It's very specialist, I have to say. You know, not everyone's up to it, but if you're a real aviation fan and you want to see the comings and goings of an airport that is also the assembly line and test facility for Airbus aircraft, both the new stuff that they are developing, as well as, of course, new aircraft that are being delivered or in their whatever stages they might be in. You see aircraft being towed around with no engines on them, they call them gliders. You see aircraft being towed around with just the tail livery and just the fuselage unmarked, but with all markings on them. Oh, okay, we're going to get this 380, folks, and then I'm going to jump to reading out a few people's comments from your it's really nice when people send in their requests for stickers. I'm not saying that you have to put an accompanying note with it, but I'm just saying it is nice, very nice when people do. I read them all, each and every single one of them. Some of them are like pages long, other ones are just literally written on a funky shot. Written on a post-it note. Yeah, I'd like to do that again though, Chilly. because that was a great spot on the roof. Oh yeah, it's not a European show, it's a first class, super class members show. Yeah, crazy, wasn't it? Yeah, somebody saying there that one of the most repeated comments in Narita was, "Hey, didn't we see that in Toulouse?" And most of the time, yes, we did. So there you go. Baby ducks at Schiphol. It will be that time of the year when the baby ducks will be at Schiphol. That may be a that may be a crunch thingamajig or whatever. But listen, folks, just before I go, just to read out a few of these notes that I get from people, and thank you so much for sending things. First of all, let's just grab them, and hopefully they won't fly all over the gaff. So I'll read this one out again, and if for those folks who were here earlier on and caught the first part of the show, which we had to delete because it was bleeding useless, basically, because of it was only 5-10 minutes long before we lost all signal and all mental ability. But anyway, I'm going to read them out again. So thank you to everybody who's sent in their sticker requests. They're going to go into the post box literally from here, between here and my house. So I'm going to be sending them off. First one from Jazzy. I'm 18 and I'm a huge fan. I've been watching your videos for over a year and I love them. I used to be so scared of planes and I was prepared to let go of my dream to going to New York City because I couldn't be brave enough to go on a plane. Fair enough. A year down the line, I'm a massive av geek, always on flight radar. My favourite plane is G-VBOB, ironically enough. G-VPOP, sorry, my apologies. Mamma mia. I just have a huge love for the planes, for the plane, and was drawn to her. I think it's because of my autism. So there we go. Thank you very much indeed, Jazzy. Lovely to hear from you. Thank you so much. And finally, Tobias, thanks Tobias, we got your note and thank you for your kind note as well, appreciate that. Hi Jerry and Jilly, please find a couple of self-addressed envelopes for a sticker for me and my nephew. Please don't put money into the envelopes, folks. You know, I'm not having a go, it's just that keep it for yourself. You know, he put a tenner in there and said buy an apple pie. It'd be a very expensive apple pie, but you know what? That's going straight in a charity box. Thank you so much, John. I really appreciate that, and thank you for that donation, which I will put in the charity box. We've got thank you for the stickers, Jerry. There you go. Simmer. Thank you for the stickers. The box I'm sticking it on. And here we go, Jerry and Jilly, please can I claim my free sticker? Thank you. Please pray for me. I'm fighting cancer, so all the very best to you. RAF, I'm waiting for my RAF pension to be released. Love everything about Big Jet TV. Gary from the RAF, thank you very much indeed, Gary. All the very best to you and we wish you all the very best. Please, could we have a sticker each? We are both members. Thank you, Jan, Clark and Andrew Stanley. A very good afternoon to you. Stickers on their way to you. Jerry, love your show. All the best. Very entertaining and interesting. Thank you very much indeed. And that's from Hugh. So those stickers are on their way, folks. Toot sweet. Depending on whether you put first class or super class. First class or super class. First class or super class stamps. First class or second class stamps on there will be dependent. Don't go down the post office now and I'll say, can I have 3 super class stamps, please? So don't do that. But listen, we will obviously be back at the weekend. Oh wow, look at that. It's quite interesting, isn't it? That Korean triple. Look how dirty she is, man. Yeah, look at all the panelling. Can you see that? That's just paint wear more than anything else, isn't it? It's not any sort of like delamination or anything like you've seen on some of the carbon wings, but it's just a case of the fact that these aircraft at high altitude, we're talking about, stand by. Hello! Hello! Where have you going? I just come from somewhere else. Oh, okay then. Bye then. Bye. Oh, sorry about that. One very interesting factoid I learned yesterday about how much fuel is used at London Heathrow annually. Somewhere in the billions. Was it 31 billion litres or 318 billion litres or something insane like that? Huge numbers of but one of the big questions, where does it all come from? And you know, it's like, it's one of those questions that you can't really answer. Do you know what I mean? It's like, wow. Oh, we've got good sticker went to the tip on the old fridge. Bless. We got lots, folks. Just bear in mind that obviously they do cost us money. We don't get them for free, so and not only that, but we want to make sure that we do good quality stuff as well. I can't abide. I would not want to send somebody a sticker and then it starts cracking, in the sun or anything like this. It's a good quality, durable vinyl. I've always been a big sticker fan back in the day on my mountain bike, motocross bike, all that kind of stuff. It's always good to have stickers that are very durable and last for as long as whatever the product is that you apply them to. Like phone cases and so on and so forth. Folks, we're looking, right, we're not going to make any promises. In fact, I'm going to make the phone call right now when we go off air. We're looking at doing a collab with a company that does some really cool aviation related merchandise. One in particular, which I want, is a 3D lamp. And I guarantee you that anyone who sees this is going to go, wow, that's really cool. And I tell you what, I fancy one of them. So we're sort of like, because I'd love to be able to do more and more merch if I could. But obviously we can't, we're limited to what we can do because our supplier only does certain stuff. So these guys are very, very reliable, and we will, we're hoping to do something with them where we can give you guys an opportunity to buy some more sort of like cool merchandise, not just clothing. In fact, it's very little. In fact, there's no clothing. It's all sort of like, tags and coffee mugs. Well, no, we do coffee mugs, of course, I know. but lamps and clocks and all, household items and things, really cool things, It's the Virgin Hour on Big J TV. No, not yet, GP, not yet. We'll wait until we've given them a call, because I want to make sure that they can supply, that they've got a good. I want to get some feedback from the people that they've worked with, so that we know that they're reliable, that we're not going to get constant emails, because it obviously would any. Okay, well there we go then. There we go. Okay, in that case, good, because the last thing we want is like, ordered it in March, didn't arrive till November. We don't want that kind of thing. We're having enough issues with the procurement of our stuff on our from our merch store as it is, so we don't want to sort of like make it any worse than what it possibly could be. Are the hats back in stock yet, Jilly? Are the hats back in stock yet? They're in and out of stock because they changed their manufacturers a little while ago, folks, you see. And when that happens, they have to rely on the manufacturers, even though the manufacturers probably said, oh, yeah, we can definitely do them in that time period. No, they're not. They're out of stock. You see, that's what I'm talking about, folks. It's very, very frustrating. But we will be back at the weekend. Oh, mine that. Just a quick one. Cole Set. I've got two of those there. Cole Set is a new member, no, a returning member. My apologies. Got 3 stripes. Welcome back, Cole. Jan Clark. A lot of stuff from current suppliers permanently out of stock. Need I say more? Please, could they do baseball caps? That's exactly what this is supposed to be available, folks. I don't even know why I wear it half the time. If we could, we would change supplier, but we can't. We're kind of locked in because the whole thing is actually linked to YouTube. So it's YouTube's, if you want to roll it all the way back, it's YouTube who've got the problem with a Jerry bobblehead, Sue Cruz. Well, the thing is that, you see, I need to speak to them about volumes, about numbers, because if we have anything specifically big jet related coming from them, then they will have to manufacture at least like 10,000 of them to bring the price right down. That's what merchandise is all about in terms of the monetary factor. Let's be honest, 99.9% of it is all made in China, but it is all about volume. If you buy 1,000, it costs you a tenner. If you buy 100,000, it costs you £4.99 or whatever it might be. Shamrock 105, you should do lanyards. Tried it before, my friend, and it was a bit of a waste of time because we bought a load in and we only sold about 5 of them. But if they're there in a stock in a store with a lot of different options in terms of what is on the lanyard, like they do with their phone cases. Just hold on a minute. Did it? Talk amongst yourselves. Can you see what it is yet? Like that, then yeah, we will do it, and they will be able to do it. But the thing is that the current ones that they have are all sort of like aviation related themes on the back of the phones, which is brilliant. Don't get me wrong, it's fantastic. But if I say to them, we want to do one with Big Jet TV on the back of it, it's like, well, we need to order, our volume numbers are this, and we'd need to order that many. So it would, in terms of the cost, we don't want to make them expensive. We want to make them very affordable to everybody at the end of the day. John, Gary Line, I wish they could do bigger sizes for a bigger person. We do go XXXL, I think, don't we? I don't know how many X's they do, but I know they, Scott Shallcross, tuning in from Tahiti. Chuck Tomsar, I'll be doing Bob Marley playlist after this show. Fantastic. I've got some Bob Marley on the iTunes thing, and yeah, it's very sort of like uplifting and soulful and very calming. All of Bob Marley's music, of course, it is. God bless him. So there we go. There we go. There's a fuel pipeline that comes up from Southampton that carries fuel to London Heathrow. Kelvin Grant saying, yes, I mentioned that to Guy yesterday, and he said, didn't it come from Grimsby? Something like that. Anyway, there we go. The lit windsock in Japan, people reminding me of things like that. Yes, we need to check that next time we do a nighttime show here at London Heathrow. Do they like the windsocks? Apparently, according to Russ, every airfield is supposed to illuminate their windsock, or windsocks, like they did in Japan. But we'll have to see. John Grinham might want a phone case soon. Mark N, no badges. We did do badges years and years ago, but that was when we were procuring it ourselves, because and we don't want to procure anymore because it's a bleeding nightmare. Jane Clark, thank you. I think my chat has frozen again. Yeah, check out Narita, folks. All premium members, check out Narita. It is fantastic, especially part 4, day 1, as well as all the other stuff. Part 2, day 3. Would that be right, Jilly, up on the terrace? I think it's Narita Farewell, that was it. Yeah, so folks, yes it was, Monday part 2. Yeah, listen, thank you so much, really appreciate it. Thank you for all your support as well, folks. Welcome G-VBOB to London Heathrow. We will no doubt be seeing her flying, possibly even this weekend, I don't know. And we will make a decision whether it's Schiphol or whether it's Toulouse. I'm keen on Toulouse, I've got to say, purely because when's the last time we did either, Jilly? Is that something that we can quickly find out, or is that something that we'll have to sort of like do the research on? I need to phone this bloke because I do have a phone call scheduled with him. So we will see you on Sunday, folks. Look after yourself. This isn't Virgin, is it? Landing now? Is this Virgin or is this BA? Okay. Oh, it's Iberia. Okay. Let's get it. Oh wow, it's been over a year since Toulouse, folks. Yeah. Wow, that doesn't feel like a year because I was standing on that bank at the bottom, wasn't I? Wow. Schiphol was January, folks, so Toulouse is the one that's massively overdue at the moment, where we'll be able to see all these beautiful Airbus jets in whatever condition they are in prior to either testing. We'll see test flights, we'll see all kinds of crazy stuff. And we've got a new position. Belugas as well. I mean, how many people here who are new members, who haven't been to Toulouse with us, haven't seen the beluga so much in the flesh, other than sort of like on YouTube videos and things like that. So listen, folks, we will probably be making those plans, and let's just hope they don't go on bleeding strike again. But as it is, we're going to fade it out now. Look after yourselves, be good to one another, be happy, and whatever you do, do it responsibly if you can. Big right bank for this 380. Look at that, man. Look at that. Oh, and a climb as well. Pulling on the stick and turning the stick. Nice. That's a big turn right, isn't it? Yeah, that the Virgin show in Toulouse wasn't a like Toulouse show, so to speak. It was a one-off for Virgin Atlantic. Engine power down, steady climb out, flaps and slats retracted. Stupid boy. Okay, folks, look after yourselves. See you Sunday. We'll do a full-length show on Sunday as well, by the way, folks. Whether it be an evening one or a morning one, midday one, we don't know. But we will see you on Sunday. All the best, and we'll have an update as well on your merchandise, on that new merchandise stuff as well. I think it's going to happen. I think it's going to happen. We just need to dot the I's and cross the T's. God bless you. Take it easy. See you later. Toodaloo.